Hello, McFluffy52 here, back with some more Wilds of Eldraine action, and today we might be donating some rank to some diamond players. That's because we're playing some dank jank here. We're playing Blinkosaurus version 2. Now the reason it's version 2 is because I made a deck very similar to this previously, but Wilds of Eldraine gave us two really nice inclusions to this deck. Now, Blinkosaurus, what does this deck do? Well, it's all about our Saurus here, Etali, which when it enters the battlefield, exiles cards until it reaches a non-land card from your library and the opponent's library, and you can cast them for free. Now, the idea with this deck is we have a lot of blink spells. So Etali gets a spell from our opponent's library, and then Etali gets a blink spell from our library. We blink Etali, and then we get the enter the battlefield trigger again, and we get another spell off the top, or like through the top of our library, and another spell from our opponent's library. We basically kind of try and blink a bunch to get a bunch of spells from our opponent. That's kind of how we end up winning, as we build the board out of their creatures. Now, how has this deck gotten better? Well, we have a few cards, two cards. One of them being Twining Twins. I almost said Twinning Twins. It is good because it's a creature, but also its adventure side is a 2-mana blink spell. It says exile target non-token creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of next end step. It is a little unfortunate that it's an end step return. It means that we can't necessarily blink Etali with another end step blink card if we get one of those cards off the Etali enter the battlefield trigger, but it is still another blink card to fit into the deck, which is very nice. And then, well, wait a minute, we're playing a bunch of cards that have enter the battlefields, and we kind of want to double them up, and then we can also just double up the Etali trigger with like Vantress Visions if we want. So Virtue of Knowledge actually fits really well into this deck. We're playing 2 copies because admittedly we'd rather hit a blink spell than like a Virtue of Knowledge off the top of our deck, but it's still not something bad to hit because it can set us up for even more blinks or even more triggers from Etali the next turn. But yeah, that's kind of the deck. We have a bunch of other cards here. The thing is, Etali is kind of expensive to cast, right? So we have some draw discard here with Rafine's Informant, just helps us dig through our library by conniving. We have Faithful Mandate again to dig through our library, and then discard Etali and reanimate it with Invoke Justice. So that's the kind of backup plan to just getting to 7 mana and casting Etali. The other thing is Big Score is just a really awesome card in this deck, because if we hit it off Etali, we discard like the useless card in our hand. Maybe we hit a Planar Incision or a Twining Twins, and that means we can cast these 2 mana spells off the 2 treasures and blink Etali. So hitting a Big Score is also not that bad. And then last but honorable mention here, Eternal Wander is really awesome in this deck because, well, it's a sweeper, but its +1 is also another blink. So just a really great planeswalker to include here to kind of fit with the strategy here. And then lastly, you'll notice we're playing Invoke Justice, so we're playing a bunch of white, blue, white, red dual lands so that we never have to worry about casting Invoke Justice. So let's go see how we can do on the ladder with this very fun jank. I couldn't help but rewatch the video of the previous deck. I'll put the deck or that video in the description. And the games were super fun, so I'm hoping that we'll have some fun games here today on the ranked ladder. We'll find out. But yeah. Also, if you enjoy these types of videos, make sure to consider subscribing, and make sure to leave a like if you enjoy the video. All that good stuff. It helps out a ton. We're almost at 500 subscribers, which is super cool. We're actually going to keep it standard. I kind of like this. We got the Seachrome Coast. We got the Restless Whack. I think that's how it's pronounced. Which is very nice. But yeah, since we have so many draw discard, it's not even bad to be playing the Seachrome Coast because, well, we can just discard it if it's past turn 3. Honestly, I might discard the Eternal Wanderer here, so then we can reanimate it with Invoke Justice, but it depends on what our opponent's playing. I might start with discarding the Forge, because we can blink the Rafine's Informant with our Guardian and Ghirapur if necessary. Kind of expecting a sweeper here. Gonna go ahead and attack in here first before we do anything. Do we just hold up the Twining Twins, or we play Guardian of Ghirapur? I think I'm gonna play Guardian of Ghirapur and see what we find. I love the art for this card. Such a pretty card. The 4 arms with 4 swords. Angel. Pretty cool. Alright, discarding a card. Huh. We could discard the Eternal Wanderer and then reanimate with Invoke Justice, but if opponent sweepers the board now, we're gonna kinda regret it. We'll discard the Faithful Mending. Quick study, yeah. Well, also our opponent's a Jace avatar, so that's like maybe 25% of the time means they're gonna be playing control, which is decent odds, I feel like, maybe. I don't know. I've seen so many Jace avatars and they just play like a mountain turn 1 and you're like, wait a minute. This isn't, something ain't right. But yeah, the backup plan is just blink stuff. Blink for value. Oh? Opponent's playing... They're mill. They're also mill. What the heck? They got the Jace avatar, you know. Okay. I respect it. We're just gonna play a Faithful Mending on their turn. At the end of it, hopefully. So we can discard our Etali, reanimate with Invoke Justice, and hopefully we'll just have some fun here. We can Twining Twins in response if we want, but I might just hold it.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Yeah, as much as it would be kind of funny to blink with Twining Twins, I think I'll just let it go. Opponent is going to be trying to mill us though, which they'll have a really good chance of milling us because we're going to exile so many cards from our library with the Tali blink. Remember, you go through a lot of your library when you just exile all the lands from it. Discard Etali and the Rafine's Informant, I think. My turn. Play a land. Invoke Justice time. Let's get our Etali back. Please don't tell me you have a counterspell. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. They had a counterspell. Unfortunate. Alright, this is bad. Very bad. Oh, we were so close to seeing Etali pop off. Could have held it in hand, I guess. We would have been able to hard cast it and then try and reanimate it. Because yeah, we drew land this turn. If I play Eternal Wander, they could counter it, so we might want to just search for another land here. Because Planeswalkers are good against control deck. Usually, I think. Maybe not good against mill decks, I'm not gonna lie. And I can think that's probably the only reason they're playing Virtue of Knowledge. Can't think of another reason why they would be playing Virtue of Knowledge besides to maybe like double up on a few Planeswalker loyalty abilities. I know yesterday I said I said the -X Jace trigger. It's not a trigger, it's technically an activated ability. I was thinking about that, I was like, gosh darn it. Show us the Wandering Emperor. What? Urza's rebuff? Counterspell? Yeah, Urza's rebuff. Good. Alright, well, we played around to make disappear. That's basically all you can do. Can't play around the hard counter. Well, I guess I could have cast Twinning Twins. Well, they're gonna try and blast it in me. Well, not try. They will blast it in me. I guess I can save one of my things if they go to remove it. Probably save the Spirited Companion just because it draws me a card. Okay, that is something. Alright, see what happens. Oh, it resolved. Oh, we got an Etali off the top. We got a Jace. Let's go. Maybe we'll actually be able to mill our opponent. Oh, that'd be glorious.
For the sake of fire.
We'll just keep this one. It doesn't really matter. We still get the Enter the Battlefield trigger. We got Guardian of Ghirapur. That's nice. Oh, whoops. I should have. Actually, I can't. Minus X Jace. Hilarious. Alright, we'll go ahead, Blinker Etali, they'll remove it in response. In response? Fair enough. We get a new Jace.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
I will go ahead, and I think I'll go ahead and minus... Too bad we didn't have enough mana to Twinning Twins on top of that, because then we could have Twinning Twins in response.
All the answers.
To protect our creature here. Probably gonna blast him. We'll be able to cast Etali again next turn. What are you gonna go for?
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it.
Oh,
like
you're making a
water.
soldier.
Keep watch for intruders.
I could also just say no to your soldier. Oh, it's my creature. I still target non-token creature. Oh, it's a token creature. Whoops, I didn't... You know, sometimes not everything processes fully. It blocked the Spirited Companion. Perfect, but I kind of prefer my Spirited Companion. I will draw a card in response. Draw. Vantress Visions. Cool. Or Virtue of Knowledge. Same thing. We have a 4/4 flyer now in exile. Will our opponent be able to deal with us? Either gaining some life.
Will cross again. You're done.
Blast Zone. They have 7 mana. They soul partition the Jace so they can get it. That's nice. They're playing the soul partition tech where you can... Are you gonna mill me for 15? Or are you just gonna minus 3? Yep, milling me for 15. There you go! Nice. 30 cards
I
going.
will shatter your mind.
We need to finish them off this turn if we can.
Phyrexia.
3 cards remaining in my library. Alright, well, since we're gonna get milled, we could play Etali and see what happens. If there is Invoke Justice left in my library, so it could unironically win me the game. Rub the hands together, greedily. I need the Etali to come down second, the Virtue of Knowledge to come down first. We stole their Virtue of Knowledge, yes. Oh, glorious. 2 Etali triggers, thank you. We only have lands left. I am not going to cast either of these, I don't think. Actually, we can do this. Decline. Done. No! No! It wasn't enough. I should have just activated the Bivouac. We would have won. I didn't see that. I'm bad. Manland. Have a manland and I completely forgot about it. That's my bad. Oh, that was hilarious though. We got to do what we wanted somewhat. Oh, man. We could have won there. That would have been even cooler. A great way to top off such a funny jank game. Too bad our opponent had a response to our first Etali there. If they didn't have a response to it, we would have gotten to blink it, have it go off again, and then potentially hit even more blink spells. Good times. Ooh, this hand's a little more questionable. We might mull this one. Yeah, this is much better. I think we'll toss the land? Just toss the land? Probably fair, right? We don't need 4 lands. 3 lands is probably fine. We'll draw into more. Mono red. Okay. I guess we could have just used Twining Twins on whatever they play. So annoying that it's not Twining Twins. I'm not gonna block here. The plan is next turn we'll block and then blink in response. That's the idea. To draw a card. No attacks. And okay. A little spooky. We could have probably just played another Spirit Companion, it would have been fine. Play a Raffine's Informant. Draw this card. We'll discard one of these Faithful Mendings. Gets a plus one counter, so it's a little bit bigger of a blocker. Play Faithful Mending again, just in case we can find the Etali. We do not find the Etali. Right, bye-bye Battlefield Forge. Goodbye Spirit Companion. No attacks. Faithful Mending is so good in this matchup. Just need to draw, discard a bit more. Lightning Strike, okay. Did have an answer. Fair enough. Block this just in case they have another burn spell. Did not. Okay. We have hope. We do have hope. Draw, discard. Hopefully we draw into another card that we can play. Okay, that is not a card we can play. I think we'll just Faithful Mending now. And then discard both. Why we can cast them. Survive a turn. Survive a turn, please, please. Mono red. Not 12 damage. You have 2 cards in hand. There's no way that could turn into 12 damage, right? Lightning Strike would... yeah, Lightning Strike would probably be the most painful it's gonna get, but okay. Here comes. Here comes the sun. Do. Holly, me, please. Thank you. Yes, we got Twining Twins. Godric. Twining Twins. So Spiral. Godric comes in as a 4/4. No, we would like to use it as a blocker. Etali. You get Monstrous Rage, sure. Godric, you get to be monstrous. Big score. Discard this. Draw 2, create a treasure token. No, we missed. That's fine. We're not gonna die, right? Right? There's no way. So Kazan, that's spooky. But that's all their mana for the turn. Godric, block the Swift Spear, I'll block the Bloodthirsty Adversary. Okay. So we're gonna go in and get in with the Etali. I think we'll Faithful Mending just real quick. A little bit of life. Discard this. I don't think we'll need the Virtue, honestly. Play Guardian of Ghirapur. Link Etali says to come back, untap, and turn. Enters the battlefield, we get ETB trigger. We get Faithful Mending, which is great. put Monstrous Rage on that. Draw this card. And go ahead and discard these two. Get that. We can Planar Incision if necessary. Well, we will Planar Incision, but we'll just wait until a little later. After combat. Okay, it's not gonna be lethal. Use the Lightning Strike to follow it up. Well, actually, Lightning Strike you wouldn't even kill. Scry. We're going to go ahead and block. Do we Planar Incision response? I think we do. See what we get. Because we might be able to remove their creatures with a burn spell off the top of their library. We get a Vantress Visions. Or not a Vantress Visions. We'll do Virtue of Knowledge. Monstrous Rage. Targeting Etali, I guess? Block this. Hit this. And our opponent concedes! We did it! We did it! We beat bottom red! Jinkosaurus, let's go! Oh my god. What a beautiful deck. Everything, free spells everywhere. Opponent can stop the turn 5 Etali. Yeah, this is a deck solely built around Etali, so if we don't find it, it's gonna be a little awkward. But that is why having our creatures like the Twining Twins is very good. Is because in those cases we can just hopefully play out a 4/4 flyer and maybe win. I think we have a few Spirit Companions. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Bloodthirsty, or not Bloodthirsty, Blood Hive Harvester. Blood Hive Harvester. I kind of want to play the Raffine's Informant, but at the same time I worry about discarding this Etali into them playing a creature that's going to remove it from the graveyard. Oh. But they have no reason to remove it, right? Surely, right? We're not playing Reanimator, we're playing Blight. How could we reanimate? Right? Right? Everyone forgot about Invoke Justice. Please, opponent, forget about it as well. Nice. Virtue Knowledge. That is less nice. This is going to be very painful. This is going to be very painful. Play Guardian of Ghirapur and blink the Spirit Companion. We're going to draw another card and then we're going to get burned by Shieldred and then we're going to cry. Forgot about Shieldred. And how it completely hoses on these kind of reanimator strategies when it comes to drawing and discarding a boatload. Keep Guardian Ghirapur, draw for turn. Ouch. Play a Spirited Companion. Scared. Okay, draw. And then we can Planar Incision our Guardian of Ghirapur now if we wanted to blink the Spirit Companion. So we can also whine. They might also remove it at instant speed. Then we're back to chump blocking. I just wanted to do this so we have 5 toughness here to go ahead and block our opponent. I might go ahead and just draw another. If we're gonna die to Shieldred, we're gonna die to Shieldred. Gosh darn it. We aren't afraid. Ouch. Opponents already drained this for like 8 and they've gained 4 off of Shieldred. Very nice, in 2 turns. That's a 12-point life swing. I know Shieldred doesn't feel nearly as strong as it used to. Oh, they're playing reanimate. Hold on. That's not okay. That's our thing. It's our thing, opponent. We are the ones reanimating here. As I said, we we are the ones reanimating. I did not lie. They're definitely reanimating. They're playing Rakdos here, so never put all the +1 counters on the Etali, because you're probably gonna try and blink the Etali anyways. Another Invoke Justice. Brotherhood's End. We will not cast that, I don't think. Invoke Justice, what do we get? I do want the counters, but I'm kind of don't want to die. But we'll just take this then. No. I'm good. It was a little unfortunate. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Draw a card, lose life. Ouch. You know what the opponent could have? That would kinda hurt? Is Gix's command. Because then they could make a sacrifice in our Etali. Let me draw! Darn it, I'm losing 2 life for this. Let it happen. Let it resolve. I'm paying in blood. There, I swear. The Rakdos player Salty Road. Alright, we're gonna lower their health a little here. I mean, we have 3 blockers here, presumably, so. A might? Perfect. Now I can make you keep your might while I keep my Etali. Yeah, the first video, this is the spoilers. The first video.
This war ends today.
Oh, I am dead. Actually, I'm not dead. I am dead. No! I'm dead on upkeep. I will blink your shield reader, and it comes back immediately. It's not a good game, it's a fucking Shieldred game. Piss off. I can't stand that card. When it ruins games like this, it irritates me to no end. I'm sorry, I'm not playing a deck jammed full of removal so I can answer your wildly overtuned 4-drop. It might be fair if you're playing a bunch of removal, but sorry, I am not playing the subpar white removal, and then I'm not playing the black, which is just the best removal in the game. I'm sorry, I'm not playing Go for the Throat to answer your Shieldred, and then playing my own playset of Shieldreds, like... Ah! Sorry for the Shieldred rant. I can't help it sometimes. Okay, there's a card. That is a card. Opponent is ramping. Jund? Playing Jund. Why does... Oh, this has an A. I was like, what? I'm not going to draw this card with the Raffine's Informant away the Etali quite yet until we find a reanimation spell. Take this Kokiri Stomper. Okay, they're not playing Jund. They're playing 5-color. With 0 triumphs. Fair enough. This might just be one of those rare games where they did not find the triumph. No, you will not get more mana. I will decline the extra mana for you. Alright, so what I might do is I might chump block with the Spirit Companion and blink it with Twining Twins, or I can Faithful Mending. Or I could Rafine this opponent and then double block. Alright, we'll just do this. Leaves us less like instant speed options, but probably could have got rid of the land. But yeah, now we can just double block and trade. Assuming our opponent doesn't play anything too crazy. But we might regret not well. This is the main top end now, Virtue of Persistence, so it's very much slow and grindy. Surprised they had the the green mana to cast a Topiary Stopper here. It seems like I mean, they tutored up a bunch of lands to be fair, but discarding. Ooh, we could play Guardian at Ghirapur. Discard this and this, and then we can keep everything. Guardian of Ghirapur allows us to draw more. Not sure this is exactly right, but our opponent's gonna have to jam this Virtue of Persistence soon, which is a good reason for us to not have discarded Etali yet. We do have a bunch of little value creatures there that they can steal with their Virtue, which is going to be a problem. We really just need to get this Etali down. Need to get the Etali down. I'll take the damage and jump block. Probably start with Faithful Mending this turn. Yeah, Attractive, great. Sunfall. Yeah, this is... Oh my god, they're also main decking Elish Norn, which cancels out ETBs for us and doubles them up for them. Oh no. Really wish we hit a reanimation or ramp spell sooner, because I think we're about to meet our match. Alright, we're just gonna get rid of it. If we don't find a reanimation spell, it is what it is. Okay, we did guard these two. This means next turn we can blink their Elish Norn and then cast Invoke Justice so that we can actually get it. This blinks their Elish Norn until the end of turn, so we will be able to get all of our stuff going until then. We will be able to get our free free spells until then. Add your invasion. Your Awakening Skyclave. Elish Norn. It is kind of annoying that we can't Leyline Binding their Elish Norn if we hit. Get out of here, please. Thank you. Sayonara. Please don't have a counterspell for attack. Where are you, my fellow dino? 1, 2, 3, 4. Commit. Exile. Atraxa off the top. Atraxa off the top. We got an Etali and a Breach the Multiverse. Perfect. Just what I needed. I was just gonna Sunfall, and this game's gonna be very interesting. Okay, this is the perfect big over-the-top deck or game that we wanted. 0 kickers. Cast the big score. Discard the Invoke Justice, because then we can Twining Twins our Etali, and I think we'll still get the value from it. We'll find out. Breach the Multiverse. We will take an Etali, I think? Opponent's Graveyard. We'll take Atraxa? I mean, Elish Norn? Now we get double the Etali triggers. Beautiful, just what I wanted. We'll get, I think we select Leyline of Binding and then we pick up Virtue of Knowledge, so we get the double ETB. Oh, triple ETB, my bad, my bad. Sorry about that, opponent. Did not mean to make things unfair here. One more trigger, thank you. An ossification, sure, why not? I don't have any basics. Oh, I do have a basic. I drew one of my basics. Guardian of Ghirapur, sure. Oh, it blinks 3 things. I will try blinking my Etali and we'll find out what it does. We don't need this many blinks, I don't think. Oh, ossification means I get to exile like the rest of their board. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. We'll take the Awakened Skyblade too. Take it all. Take it all. Everything is mine. And then that's pretty much everything. We can go ahead and attack in with our 7/6. That was beautiful. Thank you, opponent. We took their Elish Norn instead of their Atraxa, but it's actually probably good because this means if they hit us with their Atraxa, we're okay. But alright, this resolves last, so I think this is good. I think this is good, because we get return, return, return. Triple ETB, let's go! Vantress Visions on the Etali? Sure, an Invasion of Zendikar. Clear up the only basics we have. We don't have any. Oh, we got a blink spell. Appropriate Stomper, we'll take that. They're going to Sunfall, but I don't care. Alright, I'm enjoying this. See if we can mill our opponent. Kami Warren, there's no way. Decline. We're not trying to mill before our opponent does. Select a card to cast. We can't remove anything left. Like, there's literally nothing left to remove. We'll go ahead and decline it. We're going positive now. Oh my god, there's no way. Now we have a Planeswalker, so that's actually pretty good. Guardian of Ghirapur. We'll take the Angel of Wrath, yeah, and we'll take the Guardian of Ghirapur. Oh, we can kick it. We're gonna decline. Whoops. Cast normally. I don't really need the blinks. I just want the creature, to be honest. We'll take the Herd Migration. Cast the Twining Twins. Have you ever seen such an absurd turn? Do we Sunfall before they get to Sunfall? Nah. Triple Topiary Stomper. Decline. We have 4 cards left in library. How many cards is left in their library is my question. Twining Twins. Archangel of Wrath. Actually, maybe we'll cast the Twining Twins for the blink side this time. View battlefield. We have one Etali trigger to go, right? I think we have one Etali trigger to go, so we'll... I guess I should have checked what cards I had in my library. If they go to Sunfall, we blink the Etali. So many cards. So many cards. We have 9 cards left in library. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that is. I am so happy. You have no idea how happy I am. You need to respond. I'll keep my Etali, thank you. I think we might end up exiling the rest of our library and decking ourselves. But it's worth it, I assure you. They have like a ley line binding. Probably a good thing if they have a ley line binding, honestly. Very nice. Oh yeah, we're decking ourselves, I forgot. That's fine. I don't care at this point. This is glorious. What the heck? I'm just sad that we didn't manage to get them to deck. Come back, Dino. We need you. Wait, what? Why's Guardian of Ghirapur triggering? Well, goodbye, library. No, it's another Adali. Hilarious. I mean, yeah, we have 1 card left in library. No reason not to. Target basic land we control. This is target creature. Double trigger. Bird migration. Sunfall. Why Sunfall? Sure, why not? Warrior's briefcase. 2 1/1s. Oh, we build ourselves because we exiled so many cards. I just want to look at the exile zones. Yes, very nice. They don't have that many lands, it felt like. It's probably because they tutored out so many lands. We exiled a fair amount of lands to Etali, I think. Because it doesn't unexile the cards and put them on the bottom of your library. Exile a card from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells from among non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs. So it doesn't return exiled cards. You can eat away at your libraries. That was glorious. I don't even care that I lost. That is the perfect game. Oh my god. That was how many triggers? How many Etali triggers was that in 1 turn? I want to know. Alright. See if we can actually win with this glorious jank. Glorious jank. Alright, we're gonna keep it. If our opponent's playing mono red, it's kind of good game. But there's a good chance this hand turns out well because we have reanimation and our targeted card. Bushwhack. What are we up to? Opponent domain, or are we just playing mono green? Wait a minute, they have the same avatar as me. And for a while there, I think it might still be my default land, the Lord of the Rings land. I think the game automatically changes them to whichever one was the most recent set. Alright, we might just play out the Guardian of Ghirapur. Big score, the Etali away, and then reanimate with Invoke Justice. Trade the Jewel Thief, I think. Oh wow. Alright, we'll do this on their turn. By the end of it, probably, just so that they don't know what's coming. 2 Etali is very nice. We'll probably discard one if we hit another draw discard spell. Oh my god. Okay. That is slightly terrifying. Oh wait, it was only for 5 WOE. Alright, that's fine. That is fine right now. We will live with that. We are gonna pay some life here though, that is unfortunate. Can we like draw? Could we draw into a non-pain land? That would be pretty glorious, I would say. Target player, me. And we will go ahead and pay 3 life. Eat hurt. Ouch. Collie time. Oh, we got the Wanderer. Epic. Okay. That settles the blink for the turn.
I think this will be a quick one.
Though I could blink their okay, this is probably the right thing to do. Blink this.
Have a nice
Attack
trip.
in with the Uvenwald Oddity on their Nissa. And then cast Blinding Twins, Swift Spiral on Etali. More Etali triggers. "60% of the time, it works every time." Or whatever, 30% of the time, it works every time. Glorious. Opponent did not want to see the Etali Jink. The funny thing is, then we could just use the Wandering to blink it every turn. Very nice. Alright, that was way too short of a game for me to be satisfied. I want to see this in action for a little longer. Alright, Gandalf. Fear me. Actually, Gandalf means they're probably going to be playing counter spells and stuff like that. Same thing with the Jace Avatar, I swear. Can't really play our blue spells in our current hand. Oh, would you look at that? They're playing blue and they have Gandalf Avatar and they're probably playing counter spells. Who would have thunk it? Oh, they're playing mono blue tempo. Great. Okay, this is actually slightly doomed. Slightly doomed. Okay, they did not flash anything in. We get to play Guardian of Ghirapur. Yes, it's gonna blink. The Spirit Companion, you're gonna counterspell it. I'm gonna weep. And we're all gonna move on. No, okay. They're definitely playing the mono blue Jin deck though, so that means we have approximately 2 more turns before we're dead. This Delver just becomes like a 10-10. 3 mana 10-10 that makes it easier to cast counter spells. You know, not 10-10, 10-4, my bad. So much weaker. I'm joking mostly. Bivouac. A little worried about them killing the Spirit Companion. Like a flash creature. Another Guardian of Ghirapur, you get counterspell it. You have 3 mana open. It's a thirst. Okay, so when they play their Jin, they're gonna have tons of counterspell backup. They are going to also have a massive Jin. It's gonna be at least a 4/4 flyer. Not good. Not good. Might Faithful Mending on our turn, though we might big score. I don't know. Just play a Talarian Tear. No, no. Okay. Alright, we're gonna attack in with everything, I think. Could have activated the Bivouac, which may have been a good idea. We're just trying to win against mono blue, but I don't want to assemble the combo, but at the same time, I kind of want not to lose the mono blue. Spell Pierce. They probably have one mana. We don't need blue sources, so we can't blink with Planar Incision. Fading Hope. They don't want to play their Fading Hope because, well, we have a bunch of blink creatures. Alright, since they only have 2 mana up, there's a slight chance that they're less likely to counter this. And then we get to create treasures, which can pay for blue mana. It also ramps us into Etali next turn. Well, they had to make the spear. Well, if they had a 3 mana hard counter spell, then, you know. Ah, the 5 mana. Or the 1 mana 5 something. 5/5. I can count. Next two attackers. Can't activate the bivouac anymore. It's kind of sad that that first game we could have won with a bit of bivouac action. The second game, was that the second game? The one where we just comboed off? I have Scat Ray. Great. Counter target, what does it say? Artifact or creature. So if we top deck a land, we play the land, we Faithful Mending, we hit an Invoke Justice, we discard the Etali, we reanimate the Etali, the opponent doesn't have a counter spell. Basically, if everything goes right, we have an Etali next turn. Let's go. Or we could just hard cast the Etali. It's probably the same thing to do. You don't like flyers very much, eh? Huh. That's crazy. Okay. Next two attackers, Ghirapur. Swirling Mist. They did not have the march. Draw. Land. Fairy land. Crazy thing is we might still win. We just need to not die this game. Okay. One card in hand. We kind of need to hit a blue source off the top. So we can just kill with the bivouac. They screwed up. Yeah, we can just kill with the bivouac. Oh man, I was really hoping to combo. Or do you have the march? Good game. I mean, even if they have the march, we can Planar Incision for a turn. Alright, we beat Mono Blue. I don't know what happened, really. I'm frankly not entirely sure, but we'll take a win. Alright, well, I think I'll have to wrap up the video there. Hopefully you enjoyed the deck. If you did, make sure to like, comment, let me know what you would change, or if you have any feedback, any decks you want to see me play. Always look forward to reading you guys' comments. And yeah, this was the deck. If you enjoyed today's video, you also might enjoy yesterday's video where we played... Ooh, what did we play? Why can I never remember these things? It's really unprofessional. We played Combo Mill. Oh yeah, we played a deck where we were milling our opponents. Trying to mill them with Vantress Visions, Jace, all that good stuff. So if you enjoy Mill, definitely check it out. Have a nice morning, evening, night, afternoon, wherever and whenever you're watching. Ciao.